All right, my friends. Hello, hello. Welcome to your live yoga class with Melissa. It's 4:30, Thursday, April the 2nd. I'm going to wait a few more minutes to have a couple people join us. While we're doing that, I will put in my new AirPods and see if this works okay. If it works a little bit better. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe no earbuds today. It's giving me a hard time. Okay. Well, I don't know whether they're working or not, so maybe I'll just keep them in my ears for now and see what happens. Yay! Hey, Melanie. Hey, Eamon. Cindy. Hi. Elaine. John. Melanie. Welcome. Melanie's the same one as before. Sorry, I just saw it again. Hey, Carla. Okay. All right. So I was saying I have my earbuds in, or AirPods, whatever you call them, but I'm not sure whether they're hooked up or not, so I'm just going to leave them in. I think it's working better with them than without. Oh, great, Elaine. Okay, you can hear me. Elaine, does it sound like it's coming from these? Is it good quality sound? We shall see. I will just keep them in if the sound is good, regardless. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my living room in another day in quarantine. It's time for another hour-long yoga practice right here. So, a couple announcements before we start. Yeah, the competition is still going on for the next week or two of shares. So it is for live videos. If you share the live video, you're entered into the competition of a free gift certificate or dinner from the 5th Backyard Bar and Grill. So that's in Richardson. It's one of Kathy and Dane's favorite restaurants. So yes, if you want to be eligible for that prize, whoever shares the most is going to win the dinner in the next week or two. So you can just share this video on your page and I can see that you did it and you are good to go. That's number one. Number two, again, most of you are already doing it, but I wanted to take roll call. So even if you're not practicing with me live, could you please write in the comments like, hey, I was here and I practiced, rather than just scrolling through saying hi, just like I'm practicing. You've got your mat, maybe your blocks, you are doing it. And then, yeah, finally, you guys have been so awesome. Here's this again. This is the Venmo donations. So this is kind of how we keep running. So if you are liking the classes, you're welcome to give us a donation on Venmo at reef_point_yoga. So thank you for all of those that are, giving us, but also just practicing with us and sending us your energy. Okay. So for today, I had my friend Linda sent me a comment yesterday that I didn't see until later on. Yay, Betsy's here. Beth, Veronica, Marshall, hey, made the live class. Chanel, great. It was the back of the legs. So I do a lot of the back of legs the majority of the time, but we can really focus on it today. So I'm assuming the back of the legs would be your ankles, your shins. No, these are your calves and your hamstrings, and maybe the back of the glutes. So we shall get into that today. Okay. As for an intention for class, I think breathe. It is hard because you guys aren't in front of me to kind of get a vibe. Usually when people are walking in, I can kind of get a sense of like the community's feeling. We think we're all alone in our emotions a lot of the time, but the reality is we may think that we're these individual things, but we're all connected somehow. So especially in our little yoga studio in Richardson, as the teacher, I can kind of feel, oh, this is how, okay, I planned this superpower class, but everyone's kind of feeling a little bit more needing grounding, or the opposite, but I can't see you. So hopefully this might be of benefit. I would say breathe for the intention today because there's so much unknown. We are in the middle of the unknown. And that means so much. That can bring a lot of fear. Fear of the unknown. I don't know what I can control. I don't know when this will be over. I don't know what's going to happen with my income. I don't know when my kids are going to go back to school. I don't know when things will go back to normal. And that causes fear. But the thing the breath does is bring us back into the present moment. Right? So at least when that anxiety starts to go, we can just breathe. All you have to really do is bring it back to your next inhale. Oh, I'm still here. And exhale. I'm still grounded. I can still move. I can still calm down. So let's just breathe. I invite you to come with me and just breathe. Regardless of what you're feeling, just breathe, knowing whatever you're feeling is totally normal, totally justified. There's a reason for it, and whatever you're feeling will change. The only thing that's constant is change. Change is upon us, 2020. Let's breathe through it. Okay. Well, if you want your props, I may or may not use 2 blocks, a strap, and maybe a meditation cushion. We shall see. All right, let's start. Y'all ready? Let's start in child's pose. So separate your knees really wide. Shift your hips all the way back to your heels. Walk your arms forward. Third eye comes to the mat. And just start to breathe here. Close down the eyes and let go of the day that just came before you. And the only thing that's happening is right now. All right. Start to rock your forehead a little bit left and right, waking up. Activate your Ujjayi Pranayama. In and out of the nose. Really fill up the lungs on the exhale and really let it all go on the exhale. And then from here, walk your arms over to the left, belly on left thigh, right hand on top of left, and stretch out to the right side of your body. See how low you can get your right hip to your right heel. And then inhale, bring your arms back to center. Exhale all the way over to the right. Right hand goes down, left hand on top, and breathe. Bring your belly to your right thigh. Ease that left hip down to the left heel. One more inhale here. And then on your exhale, bring it back into child's pose. Inhale, come up into tabletop pose. Let's go for the wrists. So pick up all the palms. You see me doing this? So all the palms, your 2 palms, and then bring them back down so the fingers are staying on the mat. So it's up, down, up. So all of the padding right under your hands, does that make sense? All of this area is staying down, up, down. Your thumbs can either stay on the ground or come up, your choice. So keep going, just working into the wrists, into the palms, into the fingers. Your pace for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to make hip circles, and then point your wrists out to the, or your fingers out to the sides of the mat. I feel a little stretch through my triceps, biceps, shoulders. Flip your fingers backwards. Keep going with the circles. The opposite direction with the circles, you can flip your palms to face up. Make some fists. So we're just stretching out the wrists. Good. And bring it back to tabletop pose. Go ahead and kick your right leg back. And then on your exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. So chin comes down, elbows go out to the sides. Keep your right leg up. Push it back up, inhale. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale to lift. Exhale to the nose, round your spine, push. Inhale to lift. Exhale, chaturanga, chin comes down. Last time, inhale. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Good, inhale, kick it back up. And now if you'd like, you can open that hip. Left hand grabs for right foot. And then kick your foot into your left hand and look over the left shoulder. For 3, 2, and 1. Relax. We're going to go with the other side. This time, kick your left leg back. Take a breath in. Exhale, left triceps. So left knee all the way up. Make contact here. Inhale to reach. Exhale to the nose. Round your spine, straight arms. Inhale to lift. Exhale, chaturanga, modified. Chin comes down. Inhale to push. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale to lift. Exhale to the nose. Last time, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. No, I lied. We have one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the nose. Now, last time, inhale to lift. Exhale, modified chaturanga. Inhale, push it up. And then on your exhale, you can open, and then your right hand can grab your left foot, and you can open your right shoulder and kick for 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Very nice. All right, from here, tuck your toes, and you're going to lift up into table with your knees about 3 inches off, and you're just going to hold it here and hover for 5. Strong, straight arms. 4, really grab the floor with your fingers. 3, 2, and 1. Lift your hips all the way up and back for downward facing dog. Separate your feet to about shoulder distance. Tuck your chin into your chest and urge your head down to the mat. Urge your chest back towards your thighs and your hips up and back. And your heels start to come down. Keep your chin tucked. Now straighten your arms and push the ground away. Hold here. Ujjayi Pranayama for 3, 2, and 1. From here, start to walk your feet all the way up until your toes are behind your wrists. And then take ragdoll. Grab for opposite elbows and start to sway from left to right, opening up through the lateral sides of the body. Switch the crossing of your arms, opposite forearm on top. And release. From here, heel toe your feet together. If your hips are tight, they don't have to be together, but I like to have my feet, the big toes touching and the sliver of space between the heels. Bend your knees so your belly's on your thigh. Tuck your chin to your chest and roll all the way up, all the way up, all the way up to Samasthiti. And I'm going to adjust this a little bit so we can have our standing postures. There we go. Does that work? Yes, okay. I think so. I feel like it keeps moving every single day. You would think I would have the setup correct at this point, but no. There, how about that? Okay. All right, there we are. I usually use the piano as my gauge, and I just keep going further and further back into my living room. All right, regardless. Ground down through the 4 corners of your feet. Soften your shoulders. Turn on your fingers. Middle finger to your IT bands. Mula Bandha, lift your pelvic floor. Uddiyana Bandha, lift your belly in and up. Jalandhara Bandha, your chin is touched just a little bit. Now on your inhale, reach your arms up. Press your palms look up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down. Bend your knees, forward fold. Now, if you're warming up, your hands can be in front of you. Full expression, fingernails in line with toenails. Tuck your chin to your chest and your head comes to your knees. Feel the stretch in your low back. Inhale to halfway lift. Ideally, keep your hands on the floor. Your hands can be in front of your feet as well if that feels better, or they can be on blocks. And then on your exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga. facing dog. Take a breath in. Pause. Look over to the left shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. Look up. Stretch. So notice how you're stretching through the throat, the chest, the belly, right? Exhale, downward facing dog. Chin to chest. Look at your belly button. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale. Straight arms. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Mula Bandha. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. And then on your inhale, halfway lift, walk, step, or jump. So your head is looking forward on your half lift. Ideally, your palms are on the ground, but if you need to come to fingertips, that's fine. And then on your exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, chin to chest. Inhale, reverse swan, all the way up. Press your palms, look at your thumbs. Exhale, Soma CT. Let's do that again. Inhale, mountain, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, walk, step, or jump. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, 3 breaths. Inhale. Straight arms. Exhale. 1. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, head to knee, chin to chest. Inhale, reverse, all the way up. Lean back, press your palms. Exhale, Soma CT. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low. Up dog, inhale, look up. Down dog, exhale, chin to chest. 3 breaths, straight arms, inhale. Exhale. 1. Pelvic floor, inhale. Exhale. Uddiyana Bandha, last one. Inhale, drop your head. Exhale, grab the floor. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan, all the way up. Press your palms. Exhale, Soma CT, hands to your side. All right, let's keep going. Chair. Interlace your fingers this time. Reach your arms up. Okay, pull the belly in. You don't have to be sitting super low. If you want to be here, that's fine too. Just a little bit in the knees. If you want to be lower, you can be here. You can also be all the way down. This would stretch out your Achilles. Okay, your choice. If you want to come down but your heels are up, then you're not stretching out the Achilles, so you need to slide a blanket under there. Or just lean your hands forward a little bit. Otherwise, you're going to be in one of these chair poses for 5 breaths. Sorry if you've been holding it. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. Weights in the heels, 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. 5. Chin to chest. Inhale. Halfway. Exhale. Chaturanga dandasana. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Pivot your left foot in. So left heel pivots in. Look between your hands. Right foot steps out between your hands. And then rise up into warrior 1. Press your palms. Bend your right knee. Bump your right hip back and bring your left hip forward. Pull your belly in. Look up past your right thumbs. 3. 2. And 1. Hands come down. Chaturanga. Fingers frame the right foot. High to low push up. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog, exhale. Pivot your right foot down, left foot steps up. Warrior one. Reach up, look up. Take your left hip, bump it back, right hip goes forward. 3, bend that left knee. 2, and 1. Hands come down, frame left foot, high low push up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, look up. Downward facing dog, look at your belly. 3 breaths, inhale. Straight arms. Exhale. 1, inhale. Exhale. 2, really grab the floor, inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair, sit low, squeeze your thighs, reach your arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Good, adding on. Inhale to chair, interlace your fingers. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. All the way down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Here we go, inhale, right leg high. Open the hip, make 3 hip circles. 1, 2, and 3. Opposite direction for 1, 2 big circles. And 3. On your next exhale, flip your dog so the right ball mound comes out behind your left leg. Straighten up your left leg. Reach your right arm forward. Hold. 3. Lift your hips, lift your chest. Hip flexors. 2. And 1. On your inhale, bring it back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Come forward into plank and make contact. Straight arms. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Round. Inhale to lift. Exhale, left tricep. Take it across. We're going to do that again 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Work on your obliques. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale to lift. Exhale to the nose. Round. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, left tricep. Oh, that was last one of this set. We got 1 more. Inhale, lift. You got it. Last one. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale up. Exhale to the nose. Inhale, lift. Woo! Exhale, left tricep. This time, inhale, lift. Exhale, fall in triangle. Shoot your right leg under left arm. 90-degree angle with your legs. Reach your left arm up. Look up at the top hand. Lift. Lift, lift, lift. Some of you maybe lift up your right leg and grab your big toe. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. 3-legged dog. Breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot up in between your hands. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, Salambanjanayasana. Keep your back toes tucked today. Get a little toe stretch. Now, feel this on the top of your left leg. Your left hip flexor, left quad. Breathe. Pull your belly in. Look up for 3, 2, and 1. Twist. Your left hand can come inside right leg. And then right arm goes up, that's option 1. Option 2, left elbow outside right thigh, and twist. Okay, so my hands are together like this, and I'm pushing right hand into left palm. Twist, 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 twist. 3. Inhales, lengthen the spine, exhales to twist. 2, and 1. Release. Take a breath in. Halfway splits. So you're straightening your right leg. Linda, this is for you. So this is a hamstring stretch. The right leg, and of course if you want to go into full splits, off you go. Slide your right heel forward and your left leg back. When I did my thing, I hit a nerve in my left palm. It's kind of stinging. Yoga injuries. Alright, so we're going to hold wherever you are. Get that really good stretch on your right hamstring, maybe your inner thighs for 3, 2, and 1. Start to pull it back up. Come back into your low lunge. Inhale, high lunge, scoop your arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Open all the way out. Open, open. Open your hips. Send your right hip back. If your hip is having issues, you're going to see that your right knee starts to come in. Look at your right knee. It needs to go over right pinky toe. I know, it's a big stretch. And then push into the blade edge side of left foot. Arms up, look over right middle finger, soften your shoulders, pull your abs in, lift your chest. Breathe. 3. Mula Bandha. 2. And 1. Reverse warrior, half bind. Left hand tucked on the right hip. Right arm goes all the way up. Look up for 3. It looks like I'm holding some kind of sun. 2. And 1. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Bump your hips back, straighten your right leg. Right hand comes to your shin or up. If this is too big of an angle, heel toe your left foot up a little bit and then come on down. Looks like I do not have my props, so I'll use my shin for today. Squeeze your obliques, or lift them rather. So you're not using all your weight in your right hand. Twist your heart up for 3. Maybe your left hand even goes back further than you think. 2. Close your left hip just a little bit. And 1. Very nice. From here, come into star. Open all the way up. Exhale, goddess. Hold. Press your palms together. Get your knees over your big toe or your pinky toes. Mula Bandha. Again, sink a little bit lower. Shoulders are over your hips. And now lift your right heel and lower. Left heel, lower. Right, lower. Left, lower. Both. Hold. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Reach it all the way up. Pivot the toes. Exhale, Prasarita. Hands come down. Linda, again, this one is for you. This is the back of your hamstrings. Back of the legs. Weights in the ball mounds of your feet. Okay? And your fingernails are in line with your toenails. Any variation you want here. I'm going to interlace my hands. I'm feeling some shoulders, neck today. So interlace your fingers. And then drop your knuckles towards the front of the room. Tuck your chin into your chest and look at your belly button while you roll onto the ball mounds of your feet. So it's a balance also. Mula Bandha. Hold. 3. 2. Breathe. And 1. Relax. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, lizard to the front. Walk your hands all the way over. Heel toe your right foot out. We're doing lots of lizards this week. I love lizard. Thank you guys for practicing for me. This is my personal practice, and this has been what's worked well for my body. Just a lot of hips, a lot of opening, right? So anyway, I love lizard. You can start to come down to your left knee, untuck the left toes, heel toe your right foot out more, come down to your elbows. So however feels good here for you. There we go. If you want more, you can tuck your back toes and lift your back knee so you're engaging that left quadricep. It's up to you. If you want to take flying lizard, you can do that too. So Mai has asked for kind of more an inversion class. So tomorrow, guys, if you guys are up for the wall and going upside down, come back. We're going to do some inversion, some fun stuff. But yeah, flying lizard would be making airplane arms under your legs, under your lizard. You can also take the full bind here, under your lizard, right? So wherever you want to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back into lizard pose. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg high. And then on your exhale, chaturanga. Right foot maybe comes down, or you can go for chin stand, high to low push up. Up dog, inhale. Heart forward. Notice right here your back. Does anything hurt? If anything feels compressed, scooch your hips up. And then on your exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open the hip. Lower your right heel. 3 circles with the left knee. Go. 1. Breathe. 2. 3. Opposite direction for 1. 2. And 3. Beautiful. From here, flip your dog. Ball on the left foot comes to the ground. Right leg stays straight. Reach your left arm up and back, up and back. Lift your hips. Open your lungs for 3. Breathe. 2. And 1. On your inhale, flip it back over. 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale to lift. All the way up. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale to lift. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. That was 1 set. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right tricep. One more, here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right tricep. You know where we're going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fallen triangle. Shoot your left leg under the right. 90-degree angle. Left palm under left shoulder. And then reach your right arm up. You can stay here or lift your left leg and grab your left big toe. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, three-legged dog. Look forward. Exhale, low lunge and drop your right knee. Keep your back toes tucked. Inhale, Salamba Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms up and you're stretching out this time through your right hip flexor. Right hip flexor. Let's get you a nice stretch here. I'm bringing back the British accent from yesterday. Okay. Hold here. Lean back, and then on your exhale, half splits. Shift your hips. Oh no, I forgot the twist. Number 1, your right hand can come down, your left arm can go up. That's option number 1. And then you can maybe lift your back knee if you want to. So it's an easy twist. Otherwise, you're going for the full twist. Right elbow outside left thigh. And then your left hand comes into the palm of right hand and push. Hold whatever twist you're in. Breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Half splits. Shift your hips back. Flex your left toes. Or come into full splits. All the way down. All the way down into your splits. If you have your block, you can put a block under your left hamstring. So it can be this situation. Alright, that feels kind of nice. One of my teachers this morning said, just because you can do a pose doesn't mean you should. Just because you can do a pose doesn't mean you should. And that kind of rang true a little bit for me because there's poses that I can do that I like to do all the time. But sometimes it feels better to not do it the whole way. Even with this block, I'm getting a major stretch in my right hip flexor, whereas when I'm all the way down, it feels good, but honestly, I get more of a stretch when I'm up. So there we go. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. All right. Slide your left heel back in. Tuck your back toes. Lift up your back knee. High lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Open all the way up. Adjust your back foot. Bend your left knee. Reach your arms out for your warrior 2. Make sure that left knee is over the left pinky. Shoulders over hips. Mula Bandha. Straight right leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm takes a bind against left leg. Left arm goes up for that lateral stretch. Lean back. 3, 2, and 1. Triangle Trikonasana. Straighten up your left leg. Maybe heel toe your right foot up. Left hand is going to go down. Right arm is going to go up. Open your chest. Point your heart up. Close your right hip a little bit. 3, 2. If your neck hurts, look down. And 1. Beautiful. From here, all the way up into star. I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything. Exhale, goddess with a lat pull down. Bring your elbows to your kidneys. Make a little W with your arms. Inhale into star. Exhale, goddess with the lat pull down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale up. Really find space. Exhale, take it down. 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Good. Hold up both your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels. Inhale up. Pivot the toes. 12 o'clock. Exhale. Prasarita. I'm going to interlace my hands again. Opposite thumb on top. Again, you can take any variation you want. You can take twists. Right? You can grab big toes. You can go into headstand. Whatever you want to do. Tuck your chin if you're taking my version with the chest expansion. Hold. Weights in the ball mount, tilt forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your hands. Take a breath in as you halfway lift. Good. And then on your exhale, you're in a lizard to the front. Your left leg this time. Heel toe, left foot over. Now take any variation you want. You can lower the right knee. You can come down to elbows. You can keep right knee up. Just breathe. Oof, oof, oof. And if you're taking flying lizard, again, you come back up and then reach your left arm under and then right arm out to the side. You kind of have warrior 1 feet as well if you want to balance. You can do more, which is like the crescent feet, but I like warrior 1, it's more stable. Or you can do the bind in your lizard. 3, 2, and 1. Relax your hands. Good. From here, come all the way up into your 3-legged dog. All the way up. And then on your exhale, leg comes down, chaturanga or chin stand, high to low push-up. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Let's take child's pose. Bring your knees down, touch your toes, shift your hips back, and breathe. Third eye to the mat. All right. So you're in child's pose. Come back up to your tabletop. And then cross at the shins and have a seat. This will work. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's do some seated postures. Again, for the back of the legs, which we've hit a lot, every forward fold. Basically, anytime your belly's on your legs, that is a what do you call it? Posterior stretch. You're stretching the back. You're stretching the back of your legs, your back. So let's do that. Bend your knees, lift your chest, grab for your toes, and start to slide your heels forward. Thought I heard somebody knocking. Either my roommate knocked something over in his room, or there's an Amazon guy here, or something in my messy room just fell over. I don't know. The glories of in-home yoga studio. All right, so usually a question here is, do you want a flat back or do you want a round back? It's up to you. What I like to do is every breath in, think about extending, and then every breath out, you can fold. Or you can stay in your fold, but then just think about getting some more space between your vertebrae, and then exhale, you can fold a little bit deeper. If you want more, you can take a block outside your foot and hold that block. Ideally, you want flat feet, so flex your feet, pull your pinkies towards you, and push your big toe joint forward. Let's hold. 2 more breaths. In and out. Ujjayi. Breathe. And start to break it up. And then let's do reverse tabletop. Hands come behind your hips. Bring your feet down. Lift your hips up. And then adjust your ankles to be directly under your knees. Drop your head back and stretch. Push your arms straight. Lift your hips. 3. Push with the heels. 2. And 1. Lower it down. Next one. Inhale, lift it right back up. Now walk your feet forward. Reverse plank. Keep your feet on the ground. Hold here. Lift your hips. Drop your head. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. We'll roll down. Good. All right. Let's do cow face pose. You ready? If you have a strap or a Tran band, one of these bands that I like. Okay. If you want one of these are good little things. They're just little workout bands. My buddy sells them. So if you want one, reach out to me. Otherwise, you're going to use your strap, which is just fine, or a towel or whatever. Okay, so full expression of cow face pose. Left knee, I'm going to be opposite to you guys. I'm not mirroring today. So left knee goes forward towards the camera, right knee on top. Both sit bones down. If you're up, you can adjust your feet a little bit so that the heels can go out. The idea is to keep your knees stacked as much as possible. If this is just not happening, you're going to be in Sukhasana. Okay? Okay then. Got our cow face legs. Now, we're going to take your left arm up with the strap or without. Pat yourself on the back. Right arm goes under. And make your little cow face arms. And if you do not need this strap, drop the strap and grab fingers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Scoot that right hand up and back. And then you can stay here and breathe. Or some of you are going to fold. I cannot really do it with keeping my booty on the floor, so I'm about here. But I know some of you guys have it all the way down. Go ahead and fold. And then just breathe. Chanel, I'm pretty sure that's you. I can just imagine you in my head all the way down. All right, start to come on up. For those of you who know Chanel, she has the most gorgeous, unique practice I've ever seen. So, yeah. All right, so there we go. Now we're going to twist. Bottom of right foot on the ground. Bring your left heel to your right hip. Twist, left elbow outside right thigh, and look over your right shoulder. Every inhale, lengthen the spine, extension. Every exhale, twist. 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Last one, inhale, lift the crown. Exhale to twist. All right, very good. From here, let's go ahead and do double pigeon or Sukhasana or lotus or half lotus. I'm going to go for half lotus actually today. So here's double pigeon when your shins are stacked. Here's easy seat. This is level 1. This is level 2. This is level 3, half lotus. So your heel is all the way up in your gut. Okay. Level 4, your right foot would come up. I have given myself 3 years to get full lotus. If you have it, well done you. And we're going to fold, okay? So wherever you are, start to fold over your lap and stretch out your right hip. Breathe. Careful on the knees. If you feel any pain in the knees, go back a level. I've heard the knee is the joint of 1,000 problems. That's usually the first to go. So best to be super vigilant about how we feel in our knees. I'm not going to lie to you. I've tried poses too related to my ego. And I've gotten a little bit hurt. Luckily, nothing too bad, but I'll feel it for about a week when I try to do some kind of full lotus poses. But there's no rush. There's no rush, Melissa. There's no rush. All right, start to walk your hands back up, and then we're going to take Janu Shirshasana. Take your right leg out long. Bottom of left foot comes inside right thigh. Twist your whole torso over right leg, and then exhale, fold. Chin to shin. Look at your right big toe. Hold here for 3. Stretching through the left back, 2, and the bottom of your right leg, and 1. Start to come back up. Stargazer, left hand down, right arm up. Reach your hips forward and lean back. 3. Push down through top of right foot, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Good. All right, other side. Right knee, so cow face. Right knee points towards the camera at the front of the mat. Then take your left knee over. Remember our variation is you can be in Sukhasana, easy sit with your left shin on top. Otherwise, you're taking full cow face pose. Your heels can be close to your glutes or they can be out a little bit wider. The goal is to have your booty down on the mat. Booty down. All right. Yes, from here, right arm is going to go up. You can take your strap with you or your bath mat or whatever you're using. I don't know what goes on in your household. We're on our best behavior in the yoga studios, aren't we? But at home, you should see around the corner. This looks nice, but... All right, so take your cow face. Just breathe. Some of you start to fold. And then come up. And release. Now we're going to take our twist. So the bottom of left foot comes down to the ground. Right heel comes to your left glute. All right, lift up your belly, lift up your chest, breath in, extends the spine, right? We lengthen and then we twist. So inhale to lift, exhale to twist. Stay here, 2 more breaths. Inhale, get tall through the crown of your head. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, twist from your belly. 1 more, inhale. Shoulders back, exhale, twist. All right, come back up. And now we're doing our hips. So level 1, Sukhasana, left shin on top, easy sit. Level 2, double pigeon. Shins are on top of one another, left shin on top. Level 3, half lotus. The heel of left foot comes all the way up into right hip. And then level 4 is your full lotus. So for those of you who've got that, go for it. Careful of the knee. I can only feel a little, Anyway, such are the traumas of yoga. Start to fold. If that feels good. You can also stay upright. The goal is to stretch out the hip. For 3, 2, and 1. I took it down to half pigeon because my knee was starting to hurt in the left side. All right. Next. What was next, guys? Janu Shirshasana? Left side got one. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'll get back to it. Bottom of right foot inside left thigh. Twist your whole body over left leg. And then exhale, fold. Look at your left big toe. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Start to come back up. Right hand behind your right hip. Left arm over your ear. Stargazer, lean back. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Open your legs out to a wide-legged straddle. Again, here's another hamstring stretch for us. So, by the way, emotionally, our hamstrings connect to our low back, and our low back is our seat of fear. So that, if you guys are having any low back issues, that's the base of our spine. That's our foundation. So when we get all emotional and fearful, that spine starts to hurt because it's trying energetically to hold us up. So what we can do is actually open up the hamstrings, which is connected to our glutes, which is connected to the low back. So you can feel that opening, that strength, a little bit of like, hey, I hear you, I feel you, here's how, here's a little bit of love. All right, so start to fold forward. You can point or flex the feet, or both. You can kind of go back and forth. I realize we don't do a lot of this in yoga, or maybe some teachers do, but the pointing and the flexing, I did it this morning kind of just for funsies, and my shins got tired. I don't think we work our shins very often unless we're runners, which I'm not. So runners, let me know if this is probably fine for you guys. But all right, start to walk your hands up. Bring your legs back in together. And we're going to make our way all the way down to the mat. So let's start actually with one boat pose of your choice. Here, 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 here. Woo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Bring it all the way down into your back and hug your knees into your chest. And then rock left and right. There we go. Okay. So when you're rocking left to right, you're looking over your opposite shoulder. So this is getting into the low back. A little bit of hips. Happy baby. Reach your legs up. Grab to the outside edges. And again, I said this in the middle of class, but tomorrow's class, y'all, is going to be a few inversions. So be prepared tomorrow. Mine made a really good point. Try not to eat before class. I mean, you can. I've done it. It's fun. So, yeah, but it's an inversion class. So at your own risk, eat or drink before class. At 4:30 tomorrow, we're going upside down. So see, clear out some space by your wall too. If you want. I'm not telling you what to do. You don't have to. All right. From here, let's do a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Left leg long, right leg up. Again, back of the legs, right? So we did this at the beginning of class yesterday. Notice how much more open you are today at the end of class, at the end of the day. And now open the hip all the way up to the right. Deep breaths. Bring it back to center. And then we're going to twist. Hug your right knee in, twist. Left hand grabs right knee. Bring it over to the left. Look over to the right. Take your left hip and tuck it under a little bit. So your right hip goes over left hip directly. And then ideally your right shoulder's on the ground. Do you see this? This is your organs, your digestive organs twisting, wringing it out. This is detox. Twist is detox. You can see it. It's awesome. All right, bring it back up and switch. Right leg long, left leg all the way up. Keep the left leg straight. And then open the hip, so left hand grabs the left foot or the left shin or whatever you want to do. You can use your elbow if you're not all the way down. Use your right hand to lower right hip. Breathe. Bring it back up to center. Bend your left leg. Twist. Right hand, left knee. Look over your left shoulder. And now look, bump your right hip under so your hips are stacked. And look over your left shoulder. Breathe into the left side of your body. Feel all of that, all the organs. Just imagine all the chocolate. Okay, that's speaking from someone who just had a couple pieces of chocolate before class. Worth it. All right, bring it back up to center. And then from here, let's take your inversion. I'm going to take shoulder stand today. Let's do one back bend before we go. Your choice, whatever back bend you want. I'm gonna take full wheel, but if you want to take bridge, you're here, right? If you want to come with me, let's do full wheel, hands by your sides. Take a breath out. Then inhale, lift it all the way up. Adjust your feet to where they need to go. Push your heart forward. Hold here. Notice all the stretches on the top of your body for 5, 4, breathe, 3, 2, hip flexors, stomach, chest, and 1. Chin comes to your chest, lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Left hand heart, right hand belly, knees out to the sides. Breathe. Good. And when you're ready, go ahead and close your knees down. Now you can take your inversion. If you want headstand, you can take headstand. If you want more restorative, legs up the wall. Or if you're on your period, ladies, this is where you stay. Okay? I know. That's just what it has to do. If you are not and you want a little bit more, lift up the hips. Do not look at the camera on this one. You want your chin to stay at your chest. Okay? Slide your elbows under your back. And then lift your hips all the way up. Stack heels over knees, over hips, over shoulders. Look at your toes. Fan your toes out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're in shoulder stand, take plow. If you're in legs up the wall, stay there. If you're in headstand, stay there. If you're in plow, release your hands. Interlace your fingers. Press the bind down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the bind. If you had ear pressure, you can take ear pressure, or whatever you want to do. Release your hands, press your palms down, roll down bone by bone. Use your palms as brakes. Use your ab strength all the way down. If you're in headstand, come into child's pose. If you're in legs up the wall, go ahead and come down and meet us in Matsyasana, fish pose. Why did I go back so far? Fish pose. Slide your hands under your hips. Elbows under your torso. Watch. Boom, boom. Push into your elbows. Arch your back. Crown of the head comes to the ground. Bottom teeth over top teeth. Stretch out your throat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Alright, from here, any final poses that you want to do. Otherwise, find your Shavasana or your meditative seat. I will sit in meditation. You guys can find your Shavasana or you can be with me. Whatever you want to do. Alright, here we are. So start to close down the eyes. Bring your attention to your breath. Soften the shoulders. Breathe. 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 Gratitude for all the changes that took place in our body today. Gratitude for our breath, for being there the entire time, available for us, for our stability. Able to use the inhales for our creation to extend, and the exhales to ground and feel support. Soften the forehead, soften your muscles, soften the thoughts. Surrender, let go. Hold here for about 1 minute. And as you're ready, start to come back into your body by lengthening the breath, moving in fingers and toes, tiny movements to send electricity back to the limbs. Then take a full stretch or start to come into your Sukhasana, your easy sit if you're in Shavasana. So rolling over into infant's pose and then making your way up. Lengthening the spine, softening the shoulders. When you get to easy sit, reach your arms all the way up overhead, press your palms together. Exhale, bring your thumbs down to your heart center and tuck your chin. The light, the teacher, and the student in me recognize, honor, and reflect that same exact light, teacher, and student in you. Namaste. All right, guys. Thank you again for another amazing practice. Happy Thursday. Share this video. Again, if you want to enter the competition of getting the dinner from the 5th Fireside Bar and Grill. Comment that you took my class start to finish so I can keep tabs of who's practicing. I see a lot of you guys every day. It's really awesome. And then also, yeah, again, if you want to donate to keep us going, here's the Venmo again, at reef_point_yoga. So thank you guys very much. I love you. Breathe. It is all going to be okay. We are okay. I love you. I will see you on the mat tomorrow for inversion class, Friday, the 3rd of April.